Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee, and if you're new here, hi, how are you? Hope you guys are having a great, fantastic, amazing day. Hope you had a great weekend, a new week. But today we are going into Game of Thrones. Yes, we're getting into Game of Thrones. I am on season 7, episode, I'm lying. We are on season 4, episode 1. Yes, a new season. Give us a round of applause because we have made it to another season. Season 4, episode 1. I'm a little nervous, but excited at the same time. But without further ado, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can be notified when I pop up on your screen. And also, all my links are down below. And I do have a Patreon, so if you would like to just kind of walk over there and go do that, full episodes are over there. So let's get started.
Magnificent. Looks fresh forged.
It is.
No one's made a Valyrian steel sword since the Doom of Valyria. Where did you get this much Valyrian steel?
From someone who no longer had need of it.
Well, thank you. It's glorious.
You'll have to train your left hand. You can't serve in the King's Guard with one hand.
Where's that written?
I can and I will.
The king is never safe.
How many people in this city alone would love to see his head on a pike?
Other knights protected the king while you were a prisoner. They will continue to do so when you go home.
Kingslayer, oathbreaker, man without honor. Now you wanted to break another sacred vow. No.
No,
No.
I don't believe I asked you a question.
But my answer is still no. I don't want Casterly Rock. I don't want a wife. I don't want children.
What do you want?
Supper would be nice.
For 40 years I've tried to teach you.
I suppose you want the sword back.
Keep it. A one-handed man with no family needs all the help he can get.
This is the Prince of Dawn we're waiting for, not one of your sellsword friends.
He's so damned important. How come they sent you to meet him?
Here we are. Can you read the sigils?
Yellow balls?
Wild lemons in a purple field. House Dolt of Lemonwood.
I need a sigil.
And House Martell, a red sun pierced by a spear. Well met, my lords. His Grace King Joffrey welcomes you in his name. My Lord Father, the King's Hand, sends his greetings as well. I don't see Prince Doran in your company.
He sends his brother, Prince Oberyn, to attend the royal wedding in his stead.
Where is Prince Oberyn?
Arrived before dawn. Not a man for welcome parties.
These fine men from the City Watch will escort you to your quarters in the Red Keep. You must be wary after such a long journey.
How do you plan on finding a single Dornishman in a city this big?
You're famous for half of Westeros. Just arrived at the capital after 2 weeks of bad road. Where would you go?
How lovely is she?
Beautiful.
Do I frighten you? You're a bit of mischief, aren't you? You're not timid, are you?
Not timid.
Very good, my lady.
Okay. I'm not a lady.
A term of courtesy in this establishment.
Have you ever been with a prince?
Can't say I have. And wildly expensive.
So
Which way do you like it?
I thought the girl was for him, or at least them. But actually, he don't want the girl. He wants him.
Forgive me for staring.
Why are you wasting a woman like this on a Dornishman? Bring him a shaved goat and a bottle of olive oil.
Old lions make you better than everyone. Longsword is a bad option in close quarters. So,
What's it gonna be?
decisions.
Trouble. I'm here to welcome you to the capital.
Ilaria's son, my paramour.
Is there anything I can do to make your stay in King's
What are you, his hired killer?
Started that way, aye.
Did that come to pass?
Killed the right people, I suppose.
Seems I visited the Lannister brothel by mistake.
Oh, they take all kinds.
Truth here, Joffrey is insulted. I am only the second son. The last time I was in the capital was many years ago. Another wedding. My sister Elia and Rhaegar Targaryen, the last dragon. And beautiful, noble Rhaegar Targaryen left her for another woman. And your father's army took the city.
Actually,
They butchered those children. What I keep hearing is that Gregor gained the mountain, Elia, and split her in half with his great sword. Tell your father I'm here. And tell him the Lannisters aren't the only ones who pay their debts.
He said what he said. You better go tell Daddy. They get bigger and bigger every episode. They were not that big. I don't think that's a good thing. Did it like kind of, in a sense, like just snap at her? Cause that is not good.
They could never be tamed
True.
by their mother.
Where's Daenerys Harris? Where's Grey Worm?
Sir Worm is stronger than he looks.
What's the prize to winning this stupid contest?
The honor of riding by your side on the road to Marine.
You two will ride in the rear guard and protect the livestock. The last man holding his sword can find a new queen to fight for.
Pigeon pie.
No, thank you.
You love lemon cakes. Tell her she needs to eat.
My lady, you do need to eat.
I don't want to eat.
If I could have a moment alone with my wife. I can't let you starve. I swore to protect you.
I lie awake all night, staring at the canopy, thinking about how they died.
I could get you essence of nightshade to help you sleep.
How they sewed his direwolf's head onto his body. And my mother. They say they cut her throat to the bone and threw her body in the river.
I didn't know your brother. Your mother, on the other hand, I admired her. She wanted to have me executed, but I admired her. And she was fierce when it came to protecting her children.
Will you pardon me, my lord? I'd like to visit the Godswood. It's the only place I can go where people don't talk to me.
You know what? At first, I did not like Sansa. Sansa, I didn't like her because, you know, like all that stuff she did with Joffrey when they first got together. But now that I think back on it, like I'm starting to really feel bad for her because she is like pretty much the one going through a lot. Like, yes, Arya is too, but I feel like, in my opinion, I know, you know, don't come for me, okay? But in my opinion, I feel like Sansa's going through a bit worse than Arya. I don't know. I just feel like it's hitting her worse. It's harder on her. Everything she's having to go through. I mean, just to be with Joffrey right there takes the hat off, you know?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Times have I told you, you can't visit me here.
I know. We have come to a dangerous place.
Shay. Okay.
Do you want to relax? You tried to ship me away.
Ship you away.
Give me diamonds and make me disappear. If you want me to leave, just say it. Say it! You want me to stay?
Oh, I feel so bad for Tyrion right now because, he is stuck between a freaking, what is that saying? A heart in a hard place, whatever that thing is. But he is in a shitty situation right now. He has Shay, and then he has, like he said, he has someone he wants to be with. He can't be with Shay. He has his wife who hates him. Well, she doesn't hate him, but I mean, she's not happy. And then she has his dad. Like, his dad is like the worst dads of dads. And then you have his nephew Joffrey, who just somebody needs to kill. Sorry, not sorry. And I just feel like, I don't know. I don't want to say that he's the best out of the Lannisters because I kind of feel like him and Jaime are kind of like a little head and head because Jaime is turning a new leaf from what I was seeing. So I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like poor Tyrion. Like, I feel for him. I feel for him. Oh my goodness. A goat hand? A new haircut?
I like it so much, you're welcome to chop off your own head and take it.
Yeah, I'm so scared. I hope they don't do nothing to Shay and Tyrion. I just had to throw that out there because that girl was eavesdropping and being sneaky and nosy. She overheard this and I'm You can knock someone out with that.
Thank you for your help with the other matter.
The symptoms have abated?
Gone completely. I'm in your debt, Maester Qyburn.
Let him touch you?
You jealous?
I'm surprised. More than you used to.
Yes.
Why?
My husband died in a tragic hunting accident.
Must have been traumatic for you.
My only daughter was shipped off to Dawn. You don't really plan on staying in the King's Guard, do you?
Not now. I want. Not now. When? I've been back for weeks.
You come back after all this time with no apologies on one hand and expect everything to be the same. You left me alone.
I murdered people so I could be here with you.
You took too long.
Took too long?
What are you saying?
I'm saying you took too long.
Forgive me, Your Grace. You told me to come at once if there was anything important.
Oh! And then here she goes. I don't know how I feel about her. I don't know how I feel about her.
You plan on sitting here scratching your balls till winter?
Wait for man's orders. Your pretty crows had 1,000 men on this thing there.
Yeah, well, he's a liar.
He is. You said you put 3 arrows in him.
Yeah, I did.
I've seen you slip a shaft through a rabbit's eye at 200 yards.
Damn.
If that boy's still walking, it's because you let him go. I f***ing hate thens.
Why does the meat down here taste so much better than it does on our side of the wall?
Ooh.
She yours?
I'm not anybody's.
Before you die, you really ought to try Crow.
If I'm being honest though, what is that hand supposed to be? There's a lot of guys, unless that bag had more than that. But oh my god, why he say Crow? Who is that?
I was jealous of Rob my whole life.
Jon Snow has... Jon Snow is here to live another day.
The way my father looked at him, I wanted that.
Well, you're better than me at everything. Except reading.
You put your sword through a brother of the Night's Watch. What do you call that?
A bastard son of a traitor. What would you expect?
The free folk would have boiled him alive, but letting me kill him...
The free folk? He even talks like a wildling now.
Lay with a wildling girl.
You admit to breaking your vows, then?
Obviously, he just said...
The boy must die.
If the wall would be manned by headless men.
Prince Raider marches on the wall with an army of 100,000. He's united the Thens, the Hornfoots, the Ice River clans. He has giants fighting for him.
Giants?
There's a band of wildlings south of the wall already. Led by Tormund Giantsbane. I killed their warg and 3 others. The signal for the attack will be a bonfire. Mance said it would be the greatest fire the North has ever seen.
But we won't be taking your head today, Jon Snow.
Yes.
Go on.
I feel like in a sense he kind of gave them a little, in a sense, inside info on the other side and stuff like that. So no, you cannot take his head off.
I'm acting commander here,
You're
Maester
king.
Daemon. Yes, you are. And I don't trust the bastard. You always know when a man is telling a lie. How did you acquire this magical power?
Grew up in King's Landing. Your grandfather gave me a necklace, just like this one. My 51st name day. My little dears, go and speak to the jewelers of the Marjorie Tyrell who walks into the scepter fortnight from now. Will inspire 1,000 songs.
Perhaps I should just let Joffrey choose it for me. End up with a string of dead sparrow heads around my neck.
My name is Brienne of Tarth. We know who you are. We've heard all about you, but I hear you knocked my grandson into the dirt like the silly little boy he is.
A shadow.
A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon. He plunged his sword through Renly's heart and disappeared.
Your Grace? I've always guarded the king himself, my lord. Ever since your absence. People love their king. They know who keeps them fed.
Marjorie Tyrell, I've heard.
They know I saved the city. They know I won the war.
The war's not won. I was rather busy.
Busy getting captured.
If I was Jaime, I would smack him with my gold hand. I would do it. I would do it. I know Jaime is seeing it in his head. I know he is.
So Jaime Lannister. Someone forgot to write down all your great deeds.
There's still time.
Is there? For a 40-year-old knight with one hand?
I use my left hand now, Your Grace. Makes for more of a contest.
You think the Great Masters are worried?
If they're smart, Your Grace.
All right, what is this matter of strategy? She'd like to walk at the back of the train instead of riding.
This one's called Lady's Lace. You have to know a land to rule it. It's plants, it's rivers, it's roads. It's people. Harpy's gold. No tea from this one. Beautiful, but poisonous. Your Grace.
He's trying to shoot his shots.
One on every mile marker between here and Marine.
I will see each and every one of their faces.
Well, Arya Stark hasn't been seen since her father was killed. What do you think she is? My money's on Dad.
Wait, so Jamie and her don't know that Lady Stark is dead yet? I'm guessing?
That my sister-in-law and take her where? Where would she be safer than here?
Look me in the eye and tell me that you think she'll be safe in King's Landing.
Sure, we're not related. You've got the hair for it, not the looks.
Who's that?
It's all right. It's all right.
Who are you?
You're drunk.
I was a knight, and now I'm only a fool. I may be a fool, but I'm a living fool, thanks to you. It belonged to my mother and her mother before her. Our Sollard was strong once. I don't have anything else left. That's all.
I'll wear it with pride, said unto us.
Why don't you have any money? Didn't you steal anything from Joffrey before you left?
No.
You think I'm gonna escape? Where would I go? I'd be dead by nightfall without you. My family's gone.
You've got an aunt in the Vale, a rich Aunt Lysa. After I sell you to her, maybe she'll have enough left over to buy you that pony you want so much.
The small one. His name is Pulliver. He captured us and took us to Harrenhal. Pulliver stole my sword and put it right through his neck.
Of course, you named your sword.
Lots of people name their swords.
Lots of cunts.
Stannis defeated at the Blackwater. Robb Stark killed at the Twins. And where am I for all of it? You spend enough time putting the hammer to people, you start to feel like a carpenter making chairs.
She's all right. I've had better.
You know what? They've always got something hidden away somewhere. These are the King's colours. No one's standing in his way now, which means no one's standing in ours. I heard that Joffrey's dog had tucked tail and run from the Battle of the Blackwater. I didn't believe it.
Bring me one of those chickens.
One of our little chickens for one of yours. Oh. Give us a go at your friend.
Listening to talkers makes me thirsty.
Drake.
And hungry. Think I'll take 2 chickens.
You don't seem to understand the situation.
No, you don't. Ready. Arya! Get a sword, get a weapon, something!
Something wrong with your leg, boy.
What?
I've got to carry you.
Carry me.
Really, Arya, yes. Girl. It is white in here. Oh, what y'all think? I think Arya and the Hound actually make a great team. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, what I've witnessed, I just feel like they just need to stay a team. I know they might hate each other a little bit. Well, she hates him, whatever, because, you know. But I feel like they need to just stay a team. They do good together. But overall, great episode. It wasn't like too much for me this episode, you know. But it gets me nervous because sometimes I feel like with Games of Thrones, it like gives you good episodes and it gives you a good episode and then it's like bam, prepare to cry and be sad and heartbroken and all that stuff, and it's like I don't like that. But overall, honestly, like I feel like Game of Thrones is finally like in a sense what is it called, like stepping its game up. Like shit is getting real and I'm here for it. Team Arya, Team Tyrion, Team Shay, Team I think Bree or Brienne or something like that, the big white girl that be with Jamie, Right now, I'm not team them, but I'm like 50-50 kind of. Cersei and Jaime. Those two, I'm kind of wishy. It's 50-50. I'm not there yet. I need to see more of them because I feel like they're changing, but they're not like me fully team, you know? Oh, and of course, Team Khaleesi. I love her. Queen Tings, but yes. But I feel like I'm missing some, but I'm just like volcano AF right now because of this beautiful, freaking crazy, unexpected, wild, gruesome show. It was so funny. I don't know if you guys know, but like there was this person in the comments, and he called because like I don't know if you are a Sunny fan, and also a Game of Thrones fan. I call my Sunny fans jabronis, right? And someone called Game of Thrones fans throwonis. And I promise I laughed so hard when I think it was the guy. Yeah, I think it was the guy that said it because I'm like, throwonis. So like jabronis for my Sunny crowd, and it's like throwonis. Like instead of thrones, Game of Thrones is like throwonis for my Game of Thrones crowd. But it was just so funny. Like that made my day. It was hilarious. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let's have discussions down below in the comments. Head to Patreons if you would like for a full episode and a text. This is why I cannot watch Game of Thrones, because it has my mind like just everywhere. Like the volcanoes I get from Game of Thrones just literally throw my mind everywhere. That it's just. Until next time, guys. Love you guys. Bye.